always working to improve access and affordability to higher education in Colorado while keeping accountability in place. Hi, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Beverly Weaver, and with me now in the halls of the state capitol, the House of Power as we like to call it, State Senator Nancy Todd. Nancy, I know you're focusing quite a bit on higher ed with this session. Tell me what you're doing to really make sure that we have access, affordability, but keep accountability in there as well.
Yes, thank you so much, Beverly. It's great to be here, and welcome to the Capitol. The first bill that I'm carrying is Senate Bill 4, and that is the Community College Bachelor of Applied Science bill. This is a bill that will not only allow the 2-year credentials and a degree, but also now to expand it to a 4-year Bachelor of Applied Sciences. We've seen that there's a need and that there's an opportunity for students to be able to expand that 2-year into a 4-year. Now the confusing thing for some people is you hear a 4-year bachelor, it's usually Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science. This is Bachelor of Applied Science.
Yeah.
So these are usually more in the trades area and more in terms of skilled work. So it could be like dental hygienists, water purification. There could be a wide variety looking at those different programs.
Yeah.
And there's a need for it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask,
Yeah.
is how big is the need?
Well, there is a need, and one of the things that we did is we really made an assurance that this would be approved through CCHE, the Colorado Higher Ed Commission, and so there would not be a program offered if there's not a need shown.
Yeah.
So once the need is shown, then there will be an approval from CCHE, and then it would be offered.
Yeah.
So in many cases, students don't want to go someplace else. Bachelor of Applied Sciences have been able to be offered at 4-year institutions, and right now, Mesa is the only one that actually offers that. So this gives students a chance to stay right where they are, be able to continue to work in that field and develop the skills and be ready,
right,
and to have a higher earning power.
Exactly.
And that's one of the things that we want to make sure.
It hits the economy eventually, Nancy. Talk about CSU Global. This is another effort of yours as well to really make sure that that access piece, because we're talking about some people who may never walk onto a college campus and yet have access to the classes.
Right. And as with our community colleges, students can take classes online. CSU Global has been set up for a 2-year transfer-in program. So students can take the 2 years in community college and transfer in. And what this bill is doing is now is expanding that some students would take all 4 years online. And so right now we do not have a state institution of higher ed that has a total 4-year online program. And so this does open up, again, opportunity and accessibility. The other thing that I think is so very important about this is particularly for our military, for our veterans. A lot of times there is a need for flexibility. There's a need for not wanting to sit in a classroom with students that are much younger than they are. Again, when we look at community college and CSU Global, I believe that in many cases they're going to attend to a similar population, but hopefully work hand in hand to make that work.
Okay, and quickly, you're the chair of the Transportation Committee. Tell me briefly what the biggest issue you face with transportation in Colorado.
Oh, I think the biggest issue, without a doubt, is revenue. We don't have enough revenue to take care of what the greatest needs are.
Yeah.
Our roads and bridges are being repaired, but certainly after we saw from the floods, and we saw such excellent work from CDOT to get them back to the condition they were before the flooding, but now we need to expand that even more.
Boy, it's a tough job. State Senator Nancy Todd, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Beverly Weaver.